This video right here is for Dude Vader. Dude is asking a question dealing with self-certification of his medical status. Dude says, I'm just getting started. I have to get my learner's permit. It says I need to provide proof of self-certification of medical status and a medical examiner certificate. How do I go about these? Let me start out by saying I'm gonna leave you a link to, I'm assuming you're in Virginia, that's the state that I'm in, but I'm gonna leave you a link to the DMV page that explains exactly what you're asking about right now. I'm gonna explain it to you right now too as best I can, but if you don't understand what I'm saying to you, just make sure you check out the link. I'll leave it in the description of this video. It takes you to the DMV page that will help you to understand exactly what you're asking about. When you go to get your CDL, when you want to get your permit, you have to pass a physical, okay? So first thing is you need to find a medical examiner that can give the physical to be able to get a CDL, right? So again, I'm here in Virginia, and when I went to get my medical card done a few years ago, I went to a CVS. There's a Minute Clinic, that's what it's called, inside of most CVS's. Now, Minute Clinic ain't the only place that gives CDL physicals. You can look, you can Google it, and you can pull up a bunch of different places. I think it's $130 to get the DOT physical at a Minute Clinic, all right? And that if you call around, you'll probably find some places have different prices, all right? So you're gonna start with passing the physical, okay? And you're gonna do that at the medical examiner's place. Once you pass that physical, then you're gonna take what the medical examiner gives you to the DMV. And when you let the DMV know, I'm here to apply to get my CDL, I gotta start by getting my permit, obviously. One of the questions they're gonna ask you is, what category are you self-certifying in? And that's what you're asking about right now. And I'm gonna click over to this page right now to kind of guide me through this. It's been a few years since I've done this, but there are 4 categories that you'll have to choose from to quote unquote self-certify. Those 4 categories are accepted interstate, EI, and I'm reading from the page that you should go and check out. The link to this page that I'm reading is down in the description of this video, okay? So the 4 categories are accepted interstate, EI, accepted intrastate, EA, non-accepted interstate, NI, and non-accepted intrastate, NA. And it explains to you how each one of these categories work. Interstate commerce is commerce that's going to be going from through the different states. Intrastate is going to be like you're all in one state. And then it also explains here how to know if you're in accepted or if you're in non-accepted. If you're like most people do that's getting their CDL, then you're probably going to be going into interstate non-accepted. Okay, that's probably a category that you're going to be going into, but you need to go to this page. I don't know your specific situation, what you're going to be hauling, whether you're going to just be in the state or all over the different states. So you need to go to this page and figure out which category you fit into. It's all laid out right here, real simple. And when I actually did mine, initially, when I first got my CDL, I checked the wrong box. And I found out when I got stopped by the DOT one day. They didn't hassle me about it, but they did let me know, hey, there's something going on with your medical card. You're gonna have to go back down to the DMV and get that straight. And I went down and they told me what the issue was. I was in the wrong category, and I just did another one to get it straight. So guys, listen, if you are getting value from these short videos that I'm doing, answering your questions, then continue to leave your questions. It's a little bit difficult for me to get off in the evening after I finish driving all day, and then sit down and spend time answering questions on my YouTube channel, right? Like, that is really difficult. So it's a little bit easier for me to just record videos. So if you got good questions, send them, leave them in the comments. Feel free to email me. I'll shout you out, and I'll do my best to answer your questions.